Hello everyone and welcome to Fall From The Heart. Shans here. Today I'm doing a video just to explain where I've been and why I've been away for so long. Firstly, I'd like to apologise and say that I'm really sorry. It's not my fault. I've been really poorly and I've also had a lot going on at work and just in general, and coming up to Christmas it's just got busier and busier. So all of the Fall From The Heart girls have been really supportive, and I was actually in hospital not this weekend just gone but the weekend before, because I had the first seizure where I've needed to go to hospital in a while. So I've actually just spent the past kind of 2 weeks getting myself back to normal and trying to feel confident enough to kind of get going and doing normal things again and all that kind of stuff. So I won't bore you with the finer details for now, but we've all come to a decision that I'm going to take a little bit of a hiatus for now. I'm going to do a One Direction on everyone, and I am going to take a break from doing these videos just up until February, or that's my aim, is just up until February. And in the meantime, when I'm gone, we're going to see if we can get someone to take my place on a Friday, but if not, then that's not the end of the world. But it's not going to mean that I'm going to be gone completely. We've got a Facebook page now which I will link below, and I will be posting things on there to do with makeup, clothes, news, anything that I find interesting, and I'll be trying to write kind of like a mini blog on there just so everyone can kind of see what I'm doing and stuff like that. One of the main reasons that I've got to take this break is because I'm moving house. I'm moving out of my family home into my own home, and I'm also hoping that in the new year I will be told when I'm going to have my operation that I need. So that's also something that we've had to think about, because I didn't want today's video to be like all sad and sorrowful. You kind of know the reasons as to why I'm taking this break now, and I'm also, when I'm taking the break, I have said today that if I have had the time to video something and edit it to the quality that I like, then I will post it on a Sunday. If I am going to be posting a video, then it will go on to there'll be a notice go on to our Facebook page from me just to say that I've got a video ready, and it will be going up on that relevant Sunday. So for this kind of video before I take the break, I've decided that I was just going to do like a Christmas thing, do the Christmas tag. I've just realised that I've closed it, so I need to get it back up. And is, what's your favourite holiday movie? My favourite holiday movie, I'm not a great lover of Christmas films as such. To me they're all the same. Two people fall in love, or you know, and obviously there's the classic ones that everyone loves, like The Grinch and I don't know, Elf and stuff like that. So they're all good films, but for me, my favourite Christmas film, or a film that I've watched for the past couple of years at Christmas time, is gotta be Tangled. Tangled is one of my favourite kind of Disney movies, and I always watch it at Christmas, either Christmas Eve or the scene where there's all of the lights floating off into the sky. And if anyone knows me, then they know that my nickname is Starlight, and to me it's just kind of like a perfect moment in the film. And it also, I think, it's quite a mature moment in the film, actually, considering it's a Disney film. So yeah, that's probably my favourite Christmas film to watch, that I make the time to watch, and it's always on telly as well, so good. What's your favourite colour, or Christmas colour? I'm guessing that means Christmas colour. It would probably be well, my favourite general colour is blue, so obviously if it's icy then I like that. but I would say my favourite Christmas colour is red, probably like the colour of my lips. I love wearing red lipstick, so I'm gonna like any kind of berry colour. I've also had my hair dyed, which you can't see very like clearly, but it's a kind of a berry red as well, so anything like that. And I love kind of all the royal colours, so I've got my nails like emerald green, so, and I love royal blue, so yeah, all of those colours. I just think they're lush, and they always come out at Christmas, so yeah, anything like that. Do I like to stay in my pyjamas or dress up for Christmas? I like to dress up. I love dresses any time of the year. So for me, I just absolutely love to dress up. I will have a new set of pyjamas for Christmas Eve, because that's just a family tradition. New set of pyjamas for Christmas Eve. Then I will stay in my pyjamas on Christmas morning, and then I will get dressed probably about, I don't know, about 11 o'clock. And that will usually be a glittery dress. Anyone that knows me well, that's watching this video, I did put on my Facebook if you could guess what dress I was wearing by the colour of my nails. And Sean got it right, and so did Tash, and I think there was a couple of others as well. And I know that obviously that like my mum and dad and people like that, they all got it right, because I currently have a very, very green dress that's very, very glittery, and I went to a quiz at the start of like this Christmas season wearing this dress, and I was with like there was quite a few guys there, so there was like my partner Denham, there was two of his mates from Cards, there was Tash's husband, there was Sean, there was Nick, who works with Denham, and a few others, and the guys that were even sat opposite me managed to get glitter all over them from my dress by the end of the night, and I hadn't even gone anywhere near them, so it was very amusing. So yeah, that is, I do like to dress up. Whenever I get the chance to dress up, I will take it and love it. So yeah, if I could buy only one person a present this year, who would it be? I found this question really, really hard, but for me it would probably just be my mum, because my mum goes through everything with me, and she's there for me for everything, for going to hospital. I mean, this year she's had to come to London with me like 3 times to go to the hospital and stay over like on 2 of those occasions, and then she's had to come to Bristol with me and stay with me in Bristol, and she gives up so much of her time to do things where she just has to sit in chairs and wait for doctors to talk to her, and then she takes me on these amazing days out, and I couldn't ask for better of a mum. Days out aren't a big thing to me, but she just takes me to the pier or to the arcade or something like that when I'm feeling crap, or it's just the really small things. Like in the summer we found there was a new cafe that opened on the seafront, and she knew that I was going for a really rough time at that kind of in that kind of season, so whenever she had a spare moment she would just say to me, do you want to go to that cafe, because this cafe had like an outside seating area where you could just look right across the bay of where we live, and it was amazing, and it made me feel like absolutely wonderful every time I went there, even if it was just to have a Coke and sit there and chat. But it was just something that really got me through this year, and I've had a pretty tough year, but I've had some amazing moments too. So for me, just simple things like that were absolutely wonderful. I loved it. So yeah, my mum would deserve the present. that's for sure. Do I open my present on Christmas Eve or Christmas morning? I open my presents on Christmas morning. I don't think I've ever opened a present on Christmas Eve other than the one that I said about we get a new set of pyjamas, or I get a new set of pyjamas on Christmas Eve. Have you ever built a gingerbread house? Yes, I have built a gingerbread house. I've built a gingerbread house on my own. I've built a gingerbread house with my mum, and I've built a gingerbread house with Alex, Josh, and Denim. This was about 3 years ago, maybe a bit longer, and we built one. We bought one of the box kind of sets from Asda, and it includes like icing and stuff like that, and the pre-made gingerbread. I don't know if they're pre-made, but anyway, it includes the gingerbread stuff anyway. And we all built this house, this gingerbread house, and it looked terrible by the time we'd finished. But it was pretty cool. I think we pieced it back together and had a good laugh. But yeah, I've built a few gingerbread houses. What do I like to do on my Christmas break? On my Christmas break this year, it will be the first year that I've been working in like a paid job right up until Christmas. So it would just be nice to have a break from my job. And straight after I go back to work is my first kind of big training session. Part of my job includes that I have to train other people, and I've never done that before, so it's quite nerve-wracking for me to think that I go back to work on the 4th and the first training session is on the 5th. So I'm literally training people the minute I go back to work. So hopefully I'll do well. But yeah, it'd just be nice to have a break. Obviously with the moving, it's going to be quite stressful anyway, because everyone's going to be talking to us about the move and talking to me about how things are going and stuff like that, so I fully expect that. So I think it's just going to be a very nice time to spend time with friends. I've seen some friends like the past couple of days and I've absolutely loved it, just being able to chill out and be myself, and just having fun. And I've purposely kind of skipped a few things so that I could do that, because without it I would have burnt out. It would just be really nice to reflect on the whole year, and that's what I like to do on Christmas break. Any Christmas wishes? I think my main Christmas wish this year will probably be one that, I think I say I've got 3 Christmas wishes. It would be one, to keep all of the friends that I have now, and keep the friendships that I've built or still have, or I'm going to have, and things like that. 2 would be to get my VNS, which is a vagus nerve stimulator, if anyone wants to go and search that. But that is what will help me with my illness, or hopefully will help me with my illness. So that would be my second Christmas wish. And my third Christmas wish would just be that the move goes well, and that I settle and everything like that. So that would be my 3 Christmas wishes. So the friends and family, because I'm very nervous when it comes to friends and family. I'm always worrying about them, because I was bullied quite a lot when I was younger. I always worry that I'm going to lose people. I get quite kind of like protective over the people that matter to me, and friendships mean so much to me, so that's a huge thing for me. The VNS, because obviously it's going to help me feel better, fingers crossed, and I've been waiting 10 years now for something to help me with my illness, so it would just be nice to have that. And then the move, which obviously I'm sure you can understand why I want that to go well. My favourite Christmas smell. favourite Christmas smell has got to be, I think it's like cinnamon or cranberries. I have a lot of Yankee candles, so any of your kind of, I don't like mint smells. I know there's a Yankee candle out this year called Candy Cane, and I absolutely hate that. It smells disgusting. But all of the others, like the cupcake ones, the Christmas cupcake ones, and the Christmas cookie ones, and the ones that are cranberry and cinnamon, I love those. So anything like that. And my favourite Christmas meal or treat. I don't really like Christmas dinner. Everyone's going to hate me for saying that, I know. But it's just a glorified Sunday lunch, and I'm not the greatest lover of Sunday lunch. So, yeah. I like red cabbage, and I don't have red cabbage at many other times of the year. So, yeah, red cabbage is nice. As for kind of like a Christmas snack or anything like that, or Christmas food that I have at any like during this period, it would probably be, I like all the drinks that come out. I'm gonna say the drinks because I like those. I'm quite a, like, I like those kind of stuff. So like Bucks Fizz and the mulled wine, and that's the last question. So that, hopefully that tells you a little bit about what my Christmas is gonna be like. I really hope that I can return properly to the channel soon, and like I say, I am going to try my best to get a video up here on a Sunday if I can, but I won't promise anything because that's the whole idea of me taking this hiatus and break. But I will have time to hopefully write a blog, so that's kind of like the compromise, is that I will be writing a blog. So definitely subscribe or like our Facebook page, because that's where you'll find me with my blog and pictures to do with it. And if I am going to release a video, then that's where you'll get told about it. So please go and like that. Obviously subscribe to the channel, subscribe to me and all the other girls, and I hope you have a wonderful Christmas and a lovely New Year, and I wish you all the wishes in the world for 2016. So from myself, if I don't see you before Christmas, then all the love in the world. Mwah. Bye everyone.